Hey everyone, we are Bean and Bagel. We are a married couple from the Midwest in the US. I'm from Michigan, she's from Minnesota. Together we normally talk about food on our channel and we upload videos, upload videos 1 to 2 times a week if you're interested in following the channel. Today we are talking about some new Pringles flavors. The first one is Harvest Blends Sweet Potato Sea Salt. The other one is a Smoky Barbecue version. So these Harvest Blends all have sweet potato in them. And the Smoky Barbecue one, obviously it's Smoky Barbecue with sweet potato. The other one is sea salt with sweet potato. So it's got the kind of savory sweet potato with the salty sea salt. And I'm gonna get going on that one and shut up.
So when I was reading about these and hearing that it was like the sweetness of sweet potato with savory Pringles, I immediately thought of a little debacle that I had with cooking for Greg one time. And just to start out, I want to say, you know, he's a very supportive husband. He doesn't expect me to cook or anything like that. And he's always game to try anything that I make. But just so you know, he's not one of those guys that's like, make me dinner every night. So, but
Get in the kitchen, woman.
But I really like to cook and I like to try new recipes and all of that kind of stuff. So earlier on in our marriage, I knew that Greg really liked sweet potatoes. And I was like, you know, trying to be a nice wife. And I thought that I would make him a savory sweet potato casserole because I knew he really liked sweet potato casserole. And I was on Pinterest and I saw this recipe for like a savory version. And so I was like kind of making a nicer dinner, I think. And so I made that with whatever else we were having. And I was like, oh, I made this new recipe. It's a sweet potato casserole. And so Greg was all excited about it because he loves sweet potatoes so much, and he was probably thinking it was just going to be a normal, you know, sweet version of sweet potato casserole. And like, he took a bite of it, and he just kind of like looked up at me like, don't ever make this again.
I was like, what is this? I'm thinking, you know, I'm getting ready for all the sweetness of sweet potato and then all the sides and stuff that are in the sweet potato casserole, you know, like whatever, the pecans and marshmallows and all that kind of stuff. And it turned out to be some savory version, but I wasn't happy. Anyway, getting back on track, the sea salt one for the Pringles Harvest Blends, I think, first of all, on our channel, we have a review that we call Try It or Walk By It. And I'm going to say, try this. And my reason for it is because I think it's good. I think you get the sweet potato, you get the sea salt. My only knock on it would be that the sea salt is a little too strong because I'm kind of getting those chapped lips. You know, like when you have a lot of salt on your lips or whatever. So I would have to eat them in moderation and eat them with fluids because I feel like I'm getting dehydrated. That's my feedback.
I really like them. I would say try it as well. I don't think it's too salty. I personally enjoy chips that have a lot of salt on them. And I do get the sweet potato as well. You get a little bit of sweetness with that regular Pringle taste. And I would say it's the regular Pringle texture too. So I think it's good. So, oh, I have Pringle on my shirt. So next up, we're going to try the Smoky Barbecue version. And I'm going to get started here.
Speaking of sweet potatoes, so sometimes I notice that I say sweet potato instead of sweet potato. I don't know where that comes from. I've always said that. So if you hear that when I say sweet potato, I have no explanation basically. But it also reminds me of a funny story between Hope and I. When we were dating early on, we were having some sort of dessert, and I was like, do you have any whipped cream? Because that's how I say whipped cream. I say whoop cream, and I don't know where that came from either. It just has always been there. And she looked at me and she's just kind of like, what's whoop cream? I'm like, sorry, whipped cream. Do you have any whipped cream, ma'am? But I always say whoop cream and sweet potato.
Yeah. Got a little bit of a southerner in there somewhere, I think.
I think so.
But yeah, the smoky barbecue is also very good. I definitely get the smoky barbecue flavor. And then it has a similar, vibe with like the sweet potato with the chips. I do get that flavor if you've ever had like Terra chips or some type of sweet potato chips. You can definitely taste the sweet potato, but I think it works really well with the smoky barbecue. So I would say these are a try it as well. I like them.
I think they're good. I put a whole like thick stack in my mouth, but I think the smoky barbecue comes through really good. You get the smokiness of the barbecue. It's not as salty as the first one, which is good in my opinion. And it's just a subtle hint of the sweet potato, but I think they both come together really good. And I was actually surprised because I wasn't sure if I was going to like this combination, but I do. So I'm going to say try it on this one as well. But that's our video for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a good day, and we'll see you in the next video.